If you're happy and you're nappy, clap your hands. Seriously though,
We're looking at how to be confidently happy at work even though you're in your 40s.
you've built a stable career, steady income and routine, but lately work feels flat. You've been showing up but nothing is right. You can't tell if it's burnout or is it just the absence of happiness. Let's check it out in the research from Fisher, and I will go deeper later on in the research and my own thoughts because I'm a best-selling author and full-time researcher. This research explains that happiness at work is not just about satisfaction. It includes emotions, engagement, and attitudes. It exists at momentary, personal, and group levels. It combines with feeling good and meaningful growth. The key outcomes from the research shows that happiness improves your performance and your community feel throughout. It's often underestimated in organizational culture, and the positive emotion at work strongly influences performance. But that's not the only researcher that we're looking at. We're looking at Salas, Allegra, and Allegra, who look at the same topic. They see that engagement and energy and passion are so important. Job satisfaction is equaling the conditions and the rewards that are set for your work, and the effective commitment, which is dealing with the connection to the organization, that personal touch. The key findings of their research show that happiness leads to better performance overall, teamwork, and lower absenteeism. Positive emotions improve learning, creativity, and community aspect as well. Organizations benefit directly from this employee happiness. These two studies, one, it says what happiness at work reality is, and the other shows how to measure and apply it. Happiness isn't one thing, it's a combination of feeling, meaning, and connection. So how can we get it in your organization, in your business, if you're the leader? Well, you need to redefine what success means. Not just salary or position, it includes fulfillment and energy. Measure how you feel daily and how others feel daily too. If you're the grumbler, nobody wants you to be the boss in that mood. You have to get that consistency back and show that you're upbeat. If others are not feeling the greatness, well, then individually, you as a leader have to go and help them in some way. Find out what's going on, be it in their personal life or whatever else. Of course, there's lines you can't overstep there, but knowledge known is better than not known. Also, increase engagement. Try to seek challenging tasks. Use your strengths daily. Aim for the flow states. Now, there's a lot of research on flow states out there, and it allows you to be basically on the wave and coasting along and feeling as if psychologically things are just right where you want them to be. Try to improve job satisfaction. In doing so, you're evaluating work conditions and you're doing so in an honest manner. If you address the frustrations such as the pay gap maybe, or the lack of pay, or even the environment, even if you can't immediately change them, certainly it's going to show you what you need to do, and you can work towards that as a team, as a leader, and so on. Try to make practical adjustments as well. That will improve the job satisfaction, because once you're showing as a leader, as an adult, that's there, a man that's there, that's like grabbing hold of it, then people will appreciate that. Try to build emotional connection. A couple of these pieces of research already have shown that people like the community. So try to find meaning in what you do and what others do for you. In doing so, this strengthens a sense of purpose for one and for all. If you can do it for all individuals, then collectively that sense of purpose is going to skyrocket and it's going to be better results. If you focus on a positive emotion and the positive emotions, even if they're just jokes or funny things that have nothing to do with work, they could be local happenings, for example, that's a good thing. Try to notice these small wins daily and even throughout the day if you can. If you increase the moments of enjoyment, people feel happier at work individually and collectively. It reduces the negativity and the emotional pattern is broken. Look, if you like this video, if it's doing well so far, hit the like button. Thank you so much. If you can comment, good or bad, I'm happy with that because we can learn together and I'll produce more. If you like, just subscribe. Try to avoid having a passive routine. Routine kills engagement. Yes, you need a routine in order to incrementally improve the work. But on the other side of things, fun and happiness comes from the irregularity, not knowing what happens next, the joke, the thing that's put out there, the practicality of it all. Try to introduce variation and challenge because people like this. Gamify things. That keeps people feeling as if they want to learn more, and by learning new skills, the brain is intrigued and therefore the curiosity is whetted and people just want to get to work. Try to strengthen your workplace relationships. Again, this involvement and connection. If you can introduce a positive interaction, it boosts happiness. By building trust and collaboration, people feel they belong. Try to avoid isolation at work. Now, don't get me wrong, there's times where people want to be alone, or perhaps it's better for a task, if they're under pressure, to do it in an isolated area or corner of the office. That's okay, but reward them then with group time. Like a lot of things in life, balance is important, and no more so in happiness, because balance effort with recovery. If you do so, you're avoiding burnout immediately and the cycles of burnout that can come as well. Try to protect your energy levels. If you do that, then burnout will be far away. People will be happier if you prioritize rest and mental recovery. In doing all of this, align job with present growth. Whatever the job title is or whatever the role is, you're going to get that growth from it. Seek roles and develop the people, because people like to be developed. They like to be invested in. If the person feels as if they're at a dead end, it's not a good thing. Equally, people don't want to be pushed too far, but if you can give them that autonomy, or at least feeling of autonomy, that there's avenues for you to go down in order to develop people like that. Avoid stagnation. Nobody wants to feel bored. If you can focus on long-term development and give them avenues for that, people will be much happier. And then if you're the leader, if you're bottom of the pile, either way, you need to track your happiness. Try to reflect regularly on work satisfaction. Identify the patterns, like what drains you. And I'm sure there are things. People talk about the 3 o'clock slump, but equally what energizes you. Okay, it might be going out the door at the end of the week, but try to adjust proactively. You want to be able to not exactly look forward to work, but know that it's there to help you. My takeaway after looking at this research is that most men like ourselves, okay, they might think, if I'm not miserable, I'm doing fine. But the research shows that happiness is active, not passive. So keep the flow going. Engagement and meaning and connection is what people want. And the real shift is, I have a stable job, great, safety, super. But you want to bring in, I feel alive in my work today.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video. If you subscribe, comment to say that you have, and we'll look after you.